Hello guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kavaja and welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I promised to do a parents reaction on a pregnancy video and this is it finally. So it's actually story time part 2, let me call it that way, because I didn't tell you the whole thing. That is the parents reaction in the first video. So after I told my parents, let me tell you my expectations and what really happened. So my expectations before telling my parents was I'm gonna be killed. One, mimi nitauliwa, mimi leo sitalala kwa hiyo nyumba, mimi I'm just dead, mimi I am no longer a living child. I'll just be, So yeah, at first I really didn't want to tell my parents, and that was something that was also pushing me to think very hard about abortion, because I was like, you know what, if I just abort history hata haitafika kwa wazazi wangu, I'm just going to be, nothing ever happened. They'll never know something like this ever happened. So I was like, you know what, I can just abort next to anyway. But I was like, well, that is not a good reason to not tell them and to actually do an abortion. So I was like, I'm now from my sister's place. Sasa niko kwa sister yangu, na sister yangu ameniambia, my sister actually told my mom that I'm at her place, and yeah, we're doing all good. Hakumwambia anything, she didn't mention anything about me being pregnant. So my mom just thought that it was okay, it was cool, everything was okay, blah blah blah. So mimi niko ai yawa, sister yangu jameni haizi muzia hiyo mzigo. She can't even tell my mom a snippet. I'ma compare some whatever, compare hints kidogo. She didn't mention anything. So she was like, wewe utenda home and you're going to tell mom and you're going to tell dad that you're pregnant. And I actually thought about it for quite a long time, because I stayed at Mr.'s place for a week. That time I stayed at Mr.'s place for a week thinking about it. I'm talking to my mom, talking to my dad, but nothing is being mentioned. So nikaendanga home, and actually the first day I didn't talk to anyone. Nilienda nyumbani, nikaingia kwa room yangu, nimejifungia nikalala, because nilifika around 6 or 7 hapo. I went straight to my bedroom. You guys, nilienda straight kwa bedroom, nikalala na nikajifunika gubi. So my sister may call my mom, amemwambia bebe Kavacha ashakuja home. But my mom has not even seen me, she hasn't talked to me, and she was like, amekuja kweli, because I can't see her. Akamwambia, my sister called me, she was like, kwani where are you? You haven't gone home? Yo, home. Where are you? I'm sleeping because my head is aching and I don't feel like I can even talk to my mom right now. Me don't want, because I was scared. If you know my mom, you will understand why I was scared. Okay, all parents are like, if you know my mom, you will understand why I was scared. But to be honest, I think all parents are protective and harsh and all that. So I was scared kabisa. Hata sikupata kupatana naye, because I was like, if she sees me, akiniona tu hivi tajua huyu, because I had started to change, you guys. Si sana, but nikicompare from the last time nilikuwa nimeenda nyumbani and now this time when nimeenda, I was looking different. My body was changing. I was becoming a bit chubby. I wasn't this chubby, you guys. Nilikuwa lose weight vibaya sana. So when nilienda the second time, I knew my mom is just going to know there is something not adding up to the way I had changed. So That first day nimeenda nimelala kwa room yangu, but I had missed my mom so much and I really wanted to go and greet her, nimsalimie, tuongee, tucheke. But deep down was like, man, me can't even face her. Hata sijui kesho nitafanya nini. So nimejifungia huko, nimelala, nalia. I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to say to my mom? Like, you guys, this period was, okay, I'm going to get emotional. This period was too much. When it came to my family, actually, to my mom, to my dad, that is when things were hitting me hard. Like, and say, this is not a joke. Actually, this is not a joke. As in, it has never been hard for me. I can feel it crying. Like, there's nothing that has ever been hard for me like this period. So that night I slept. So the following morning I woke up. Niliamka the previous night. Sasa hiyo night yenye nimekuja, niliamka nikaenda nikachukua lunch, nikaserve supper, nikarudi bedroom. But hata sikuongea na mtu. I didn't talk to my mom because mamangu pia anakonga na tumaringo. Usipomwongelesha she'll just assume you. But she didn't actually see me na misikumuona. So I only met my dad that night and my dad was like, hey, sasa uko aje? I'm good. Oh, umerudi? I'm like, yeah. Nikasafu nikarudi kwa room yangu. So venye nirudi kwa room yangu nikakula, nikalala. So the following morning I still don't know how I'm going to talk to my mom, how I'm going to tell her everything. I'm scared. I remember that day I was kupika breakfast because normally when I'm at home, I'm the one who does like prepare food for people, for my siblings and for my parents. So siku prepare the breakfast. So nimeamka. My mom went another job. She's a business lady. She has like she has a shop somewhere close to home. Like, it's actually close to home. So aliamka kafungua job. So mimi nimeamka, nimeenda kitchen. Wait, I went to the kitchen, nikajisavia breakfast and then nikarudi kwa room yangu. Yeah, I haven't talked to her anything, sijamwambia anything. I'm still like figuring everything out. So ilifika lunchtime and I started to feel hungry. Now there wasn't like everything that was needed ya kupika kwa nyumba. So I was like, man, I'm gonna have to talk to my mom right now sasa. But then I was like, nikaenda nikaongea na mamangu, nikamwambia hi, kaje, nimekuja. You guys, that time I'm depressed AF. Like, I'm depressed, so hata sitaki story mingi na sitaki I notice anything. I just wanted to just absorb it and nimwambie in such a way venye nitakuwa ready for anything. So we talked nini. That day I had my lunch, but after lunch room yangu. So one time after like 2 days I was seated somewhere. Nilikuwa sitting room. We're not talking much with my mom that time because I was avoiding her kabisa. Nilikuwa namuavoid kabisa. So this time after 2 days even, I was sitting in the sitting room and I was like, you know what, I really need to tell her because that time was nilikuwa nimeenda hosi kweli, sikuwa nimeenda hosi. So I was about 3 months pregnant and I was like, you know what, I need to be taking some supplements. Kuna supplements nafaa kwa nakunywa, another medication. So manze, I'll just have to tell my mom I'll just have to tell her. It's not even about the medication, but I'll have to tell her. So I gathered courage and then I went to her shop and I was like, Mom, I want to talk to you. That is the first time I've ever told my mom with a very serious face that, Mom, I want us to talk. That was the very, very first time nimeenda nikamtry with a serious, Mom, I want us to talk. I want to talk to you. And she's like, okay. Akakuja akaketi, and so nikanyamaza. It was hard. I was like, maybe after this, I'm being disowned. So nikamwambia, so kwaje kupoa nini. So I wanted to tell you something. So at the last time, today since which month? Since last month, sijakuwa nikifeel poa na nilianza kutapika, nikaanza kufeel weird, nikaanza kuuma na kichwa. I knew actually I didn't know, but she was kind of expecting, because kuna venye alikuwa shaanza kunisoma hivyo. You know, moms know these things, so kuna venye alikuwa sha adapt. So the moment I told her I was puking, she was like, yeah, but she didn't react that way. So amenyamaza tu ananisikiza, nimeanza kutapika, I'm not feeling well, and she was like, okay. Alafu she was just waiting for me to say pregnant. So nikamwambia, so nikaamua kufanya test, and yeah, nikapata it is positive, and yeah, I'm pregnant. And you guys, I was freaking out. I was like, gosh. So akaniambia, like, this was just her reaction. It was like, okay, so you're pregnant. Akaniambia, I'm pregnant. Is this what you have decided for yourself? Is this what you want? This is what you want to do? Like, I was like, Mom, no. This is not what I wanted. Actually, wasn't even planning to get pregnant. It just came, and lately I have been feeling bad. I have been feeling depressed. Yani nikamfungulia tu roho, nikamwambia tu mimi manze, like, this is not planned, and it just came. And kama imefika point yenye I'm even telling you, just to know that there's nothing I can do about it. I've thought about it, and it's just, it is what it is. And I'm really sorry for the disappointment and everything. I feel so bad, but yeah. The next question was, we're still so calm and chill, both of us. The next question was, okay, so what are you planning to do, and who's the father? So I told her about the dad, blah blah blah, but yeah, I told her everything, and she was like, okay, just tell your dad. And I was like, cool, sawa. Evil. That is what my mom reacted. How my mom reacted, she told me to tell my dad, because actually most of the time her reaction is usually based on what my dad is going to say, and she usually doesn't want to, when maybe I'm on the wrong side, hatahengi kukani kama she knows about it and she's supporting me or something. So akaniambia, wewe ndo wame babako, and then you just hear what he has to say. So after the following I told her on a nilimwambia jioni, so the following day akaambia babangu. She actually told my dad that I wanted to talk to him because I was scared of my dad. I was like, mimi I can't, sina nguvu. Babangu, me I can't, akisiezi. I was so she actually told my dad nataka kumwongelesha. So my dad was like, okay, sawa nataka kuniambia nini. So we were in the sitting room the following day usiku when my dad was ametoka job. So my dad akaniuliza unataka kuniambia nini, akakuja akaketi hapo, and then my mom seated there. Unataka kuniambia nini? Nikamwambia so dad, a few months ago, like last month, I started feeling this way and this way, because the moment venye nilianza kupata hizo symptoms I was at home actually, nilikuwa nyumbani. So nikamwambia tu the last time I was here I wasn't feeling okay. I was feeling this way, nilianza kutapika na nini. In short, I'm pregnant. Na and you guys, my dad gave me a msomo, alinipea speech. Let me not call it a speech, but he just talked to me and ilini hit and like from both my parents, I really like, my dad has always been the one who has rooted for me sana, and that is why it was actually so hard to tell him, because my dad, the kind of love I have for my dad, I didn't see myself disappointing him to this level. And he was like, you just think about it and think about your future. This thing has happened, sawa, you're going to stay Jaka home, you will do what you want to do to get some income if you want, and you're going to carry this child up to for the 9 months. And we're going to take care of the baby. And you will go back to school. And I was like, okay. And he actually didn't overreact. But the words he said to me, as in, hakunichautia or something, but he just told me, just think about your future. It's okay. You have it has already happened. You'll stay at home and talk closer or something. No, you are a kid, and utaka home, and until you do what you want to do for your income, and you're gonna go back to school afterwards. And I went to my room, nikalia. First of all, the first thing that made me have the courage to even sit down and tell my parents about it, because I mentioned to them that I wanted to do an abortion at first, because I was scared, and but I thought twice about it na nikaona sitafanya. and I was scared of disappointing you guys. This video, I was scared of disappointing you guys. That is why I first of all thought of doing an abortion, and I didn't want all this to have this type of an ending. But yeah, I believe this child is going to be a blessing, yeah, or something. But at least you guys, you have accepted the situation I'm in. Now you have given me a second chance, and I'm not going to fail you again. Yeah, and they were like, no, never think of abortion. If it ever happens to you, self-care of abortion. Abortion is killing, and just don't go get pregnant, then you just think of an abortion, because it's going to be something that you'll be doing over and over again. It's like, yeah, I went to my room and like cried. Nililia because I was like, man, at some point I felt like they don't deserve it. The much they have invested in me, school, everything. But I prayed, and the feeling went away, and I now became satisfied with the situation. I accepted it, and the next thing was moving on, accepting the facts and moving on, and seeing the positive side of it. And from there, everything was okay. I remember the following day, my dad called me, Alinita, and he was like, and I was just scared. Every time I used to see my dad, I was just like, I can't even face him for long. But there was a time he called me, and I can't remember how you feeling. Like, I'm feeling okay. How you doing? I'm okay. Are you comfortable? Like, are you comfortable? Then I was like, what? Because this is something that I least expected. Like, my dad, like, sawa wamekubali, but like kunaonyesha wanakea, like especially coming from my dad, it was like very emotional for me, and he's different. So he was like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Are you comfortable? I was like, comfortable in English. He was like, the pregnancy, like, do you think you're going to utawezana mpaka 9 months? I'm like, yeah, I think I can do it. And I just hope for the best. Akaniambia, it's okay, just don't feel uncomfortable around us, with your parents, and we're going to be with you this whole time. Just take care of yourself, kula vizuri, have enough sleep, and just don't have any other negative things in your mind. As in, there are many people who do weird things when you're pregnant. Maybe you're scared, unapata msee amefanya some very very ridiculous things, kujaribu kwa boat, sijui kuingiza manini, like some stupid things, or even suicide. Because trust me, that time I was somehow suicidal, and if my parents didn't show me that kind of reaction, I would have actually committed suicide, because I couldn't handle it. But and then we also talked about the dad to my baby, and we settled everything. That's it. That's how my parents reacted, and I think I feel okay with me sharing this to you, because I'm trying to give someone some hope out there, or if you're going through something different, and at some point you'll have to involve your family, especially your parents. Trust me, these are the people who wrote for you, but actually Atasi wrote it for you. They're the people who care most about you, and regardless of the situation, trust me, they're gonna understand. Hata kama you've heard of stories of people who are chased away, wengine wanachapwa nini, just always keep it in your mind that you can always go for your parents' advice, or just tell your parents and pray, involve God. To me, before I even told my mom, I was like, she's going to be disappointed, she's going to feel this and this, but then I was like, you know what, God is greater than all these things. I'll keep on saying that God is greater than every problem you're going through. Trust me, ikuwe nini ama nini, God. Period. God. So yeah, just pray if you're in a situation. If you find yourself in a situation, just pray and don't be scared of your parents. And because they're the people who love you more than anything in this world, and they'll always be there for you. And always try and make the right decisions when you are circumstances. Pray and always make the right decisions. Nothing's gonna fail. Everything is going to work out. When you have faith, you pray and you make the right decisions. You've sorted. Thank you for watching this video till the end. My name is Kavata. You can stalk me on Instagram at Kavata, Facebook at Ankimani, and TikTok at Kavata. And make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and see you on my next video. Bye.